Hi, everybody. It's Marla with the Alma Public Library, and I am here today to talk to you about our early literacy initiative. It is 1,000 books before kindergarten, and with this program, we are really just trying to emphasize, you know, getting books in the hands of our littlest patrons. So obviously, before kindergarten, that's going to be anybody from birth up to about age 5. And you see here 1,000 books, and it sounds like, oh my goodness, that is so many books. But if you only read one book a night, you're going to read 365 books in a year. And by the end of 3 years, you're going to have read over 1,000 books. So I don't know about you guys, but there is no way I'm getting out of bedtime with my kids with only reading one book. So even if we read 3 books at bedtime and that's it for the day, we're done in a year. So it's really not as hard as it sounds as long as you are willing to read at least one book a day to your kid. So to get started, I am going to actually start sharing my screen with you so that you can see our early literacy tab on our website. I'm going to show you how to create an account through Wandu Reader for our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. And then if you already have a family management portal because you have met multiple kids signed up for our summer reading program through Wandu Reader, I'm going to show you how to sign up your littlest ones for the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten in the family management portal. So let's get started. We have our website here. Right here on the Kids and Teens tab, you will see all sorts of links. So this is our homepage. Obviously, Summer Reading 2020. The second link here is going to be our early literacy resources. Now, right here at the top is our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, and it gives you all sorts of information about the program, why we think it's important, why, frankly, it is essential for your children to engage with books from the day they are born. Interesting information. Any book that your kid reads or has read to them is going to count. So if you listen to audiobooks in the car, if you have been tuning into our virtual story times, if you are having your older children read to their younger siblings, if you read Llama Llama Red Pajama 14 times every day, you've read 14 books that day. So it doesn't matter if it's a repeat book, it doesn't matter what format they're reading it in or having it read to them in, it is going to count for this program. If you continue scrolling down this page, you're going to see the 5 success basics for early literacy. Obviously, reading is going to be a huge one, but talking is just as important. Your children can't learn to speak unless they are being spoken to. Love is essential. I don't think anybody would argue with that. Learning to count and compare is another early literacy skill. And of course, play. We are just falling away from letting children play and just letting them have unstructured playtime. And that, I think that's really a detriment to our children. Let them have open-ended play. Let them use their imagination. Let them be outside for hours. It is essential to their development. So I will get off my soapbox and get back to our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. Like I was saying, it is set up through our Wandu Reader. So if you want to sign up, you can click on this online registration form link and click join here. You will be asked what grade your child is in because the whole point is that it's before kindergarten. So either not yet in school or pre-K. So I'm going to choose not yet in school because I'm going to register my daughter, Anna. And I will just enter in some quick information for the library so that you guys can see what the site looks like when you get logged in. Give the library's phone number, my name. I'm just going to put a random date so that I'm not putting her birth date out there. And with the expected kindergarten start date, you do not need to get super specific. You can see I just put August 2024. It's hard to say for sure when your kids are going to be starting school, especially with all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world right now. So we just want to know approximately when your goal is for your children to complete this program. So I'm going to click Create Account. And we are now on the home page for the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. You can see right here, it is giving you the option to log your reading. I have a message here that kind of explains a little bit about the program in case you forget everything that I went through during this video. If you go into this Books tab, it'll show you what you have logged so far. You see here that there is a box for book title. You do not need to type in every single book title that you read. If you choose to, that is totally up to you. I'm just interested in knowing the quantity of books. So this second box here, you can type in however many books you've read since the last time you logged, up to 100 books at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and log 100 books for Anna. Hey, look at that, you have won a prize, visit the library. So for every 100 books that you read, you will get a small little trinket prize from us here at the library. We are going to have either for the 100 book increments, you will get stickers, we have temporary tattoos, small bottles of bubbles, that type of thing. Once you get to the 500 book mark, your child will get a little stuffed animal. And then once you complete the program, you'll actually get a certificate and a book to keep with your child's name in it. So we're really excited about all of those prizes. I think there's stuff that the kids will get really excited about. So that is how you would set up your account. I'm going to show you now how you will set up through the Family Management Portal if you've already registered your kids for the summer reading program. So logged in here. Oh, that's fine. So you can see myself here as the account owner. I'm going to register my daughter Evelyn for the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. She is already registered for the book logging part of the Imagine Your Virtual Story. If I click on this Upcoming Programs tab, it will show 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. I'm going to click Register, and it will pop up all the same kind of questions that we answered when we were just creating an account. And I'm going to, again, just put a random birth date for her. Click Register. Evelyn has been registered for the program. Excellent. So now if I click on the Program List tab under her name, it will show up there. I can scroll down and see the summer reading program. I'm going to go ahead and click on View Details for 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, because within this family management portal, I can actually log the books for her. So I'm going to say she has read 100 books. And the Wandu Reader site is being a little slow. There we go, your log has been submitted. So let's say she read another 100 books. Your log has been submitted. For some reason, the award system is not updating in this family portal right now. I will try to get that figured out and see exactly why that's happening. I will say that with this family portal, you cannot clearly see how many books your kids have read. So it might be easier to log them in separately under the Wandu Reader kind of individual account over here so that you can see, oh, we've read 100 books, because you don't have to do it in 100 book increments. If you want to log, once a week and say, oh, let's say we read, 12 books this week, you can submit that. And right up here at the top, it will start showing you, oh, you've read 112 books total. So that makes it a little bit easier to keep track of exactly where you are in the program. But overall, that is the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. That is how to set up your Wandu Reader account if you are choosing to use that. And I think that it's a really great program. I could go on about early literacy for such a long time. I think it's just such an essential and important part of a child's development. But if you guys have any questions about the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program, or if you are struggling with the Wandu Reader accounts, please give us a call, send an email, send us a message on Facebook. Myself or another one of the staff members will be more than happy to get back to you as quickly as we can to just help you figure out any issues that you're having. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.